want to share this morning is a couple things, but I'm just very thankful for the example that's set in our household. My mom was amazing in encouragement and Carrie did an awesome job talking about that. I want to turn direction a little bit towards my dad. I was thinking about this and watched him. One thing, and I wrote this out because there's no way I get through this. One thing my dad taught me when I was a kid was that you never quit anything no matter what. So if we, as I grew up playing different sports, it's like you start something, you stick with it, and you finish that commitment no matter what. So if you didn't feel like playing or didn't feel like doing something, it wasn't based on emotion, it was based on you finishing no matter what, because your word is your bond. And so that's the lesson he taught me out of his mouth, and he'd say that, and so even if you're on a losing team, it wasn't fun, but you did it anyways. You didn't quit. You stuck it out. And he said, Brad, you made a commitment with your word, to a group of guys to finish, and you carry out that commitment based on your word. And a lot of people say that, but it was easy to obey a true man that taught commitment because he lived it every day. I watched my dad over the past 39 years take care of my mom as she went through cancer 4 times. He patiently cared for my mom and loved her. I know it wasn't always easy, and there were a lot of difficult moments. And he had a lot of help from you, a lot of family members that have been there for him. His sister is next door, Matt's sister, spent a lot of time and a lot of care. We appreciate that. A lot of help from our loving family. But a lot of males would have quit or left her because they didn't feel like being married anymore to someone who wasn't the same person as they were when they married her. And they think love is just an emotion that comes and goes with the wind. But I never even once heard any whisper of my dad leaving her because it was too tough or difficult. He loved her, not as an emotional feeling, but as a commitment and a choice they made on their wedding day. It was amazing in these last few weeks to see the pure love he had for my mom as she lay in bed. These last 2 weeks have been powerful, watching that commitment lived out. He almost never stopped holding her hand. They sent a picture on Facebook and holding her hand at every moment that I saw. He was next to her. We'd lay on the couch next to her. She'd lay on the bed. He'd hold her hand like they were just dating again. He never stopped holding her hand. He'd stare into her eyes and give her kisses, even though she wasn't totally conscious. He slept every night, next to her and cared for her. And it was an amazing, amazing example. I know my dad's not perfect. Nobody is. But this isn't about that. It's about the commitment he made to my mom many years ago when they vowed to symbolize the marriage that our Savior, Jesus Christ, has with the church. He lived out that commitment to the best of his ability. And I just wanted to honor my dad today for making that commitment to my mom and never quitting. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for the godly example you set for us and your kids and your grandkids. Not only with your words, but with the way you lived your life, and you stayed faithful to our mom. Thank you.